Hello, welcome to this reading. You're going to get the answer of what are they hiding from you. So here's pile one, two, three, four, five, and six. Hello to those who chose in pile one. What you see laid out here is whoever you're asking about what they're hiding from you. And over here is a pile where it's talking about spirit's advice for you on how to deal with this person. I guess to set off the tone of the reading is the Justice card right there. Oh my gosh, I forgot that there's nudity. No. Here, I'll just use this. I forgot. They feel like they're inferior to you, that they can't please you. No matter what they do, it's not enough. No matter how much improvements they make, it's not to your standard. I'm not even surprised if at the moment, or if they've been feeling like this for a while, because it's the Justice card. They just feel super down and they've been sad because they can't please you. That's the way that they're seeing it. They can't make you happy. So if you guys are in any type of connection, I don't know how close y'all are, but they don't feel loved by you. They don't think you love them. Them with like a mentality where they're just beating themselves. It is pitiful. It's not kind of. Okay, well, I'm getting into the first secret, but honestly, these don't even seem bad. I'm telling you, it's pretty sad. It's pretty pitiful because you could transition down here to Taurus and the Six of Pentacles. You see that woman there with the Justice card. So you're coming up like her, where you don't have to be a woman. You know your standards, you set your boundaries. This is what it is. You're just very clear and open and like blunt and honest. I feel like that's the way you're coming off. And with them, with the earth coming down over here, they're putting up a hard front to you. So in a way, that's what they're hiding, because with the Six of Pentacles there, all they want is your love and affection. They just want you to love them. They just want you to tell them that they're beautiful or that they're good enough. Whatever they've been trying to make up for whenever it comes into your connection, they've been trying and trying and nothing's working and they just want to feel good enough. For all I know, maybe this person cheated, but it's hard for you or really other people to see that this person is a very emotional person and they are super hyper sensitive and emotional in regards to you right now. And I think they've been like that for this past few months, or definitely the past few weeks. And it's just been building and building and building up. And I think right now it's to the point where I wouldn't say a depressed state. It's just a really, no offense to them, it just feels like a disgusting state. Because I know what it's like to be like this, where you're just constantly pitting yourself. You're seeing everything in your life from that perspective. So it's just always in a victim mentality, victim on the like. They just can't get out of that cycle in their head. Honestly, that's the only thing they're hiding from you. They're coming up over here on the right as the magician, so I guess it's aligning with their energy, and you're the Four of Swords, so you came up as air cards. They feel like they're the only ones. Not that you've done nothing to contribute to this connection, but they feel like no matter what they do, they can't keep you in this connection because you always want to go somewhere else. You think somewhere else is better. You're not satisfied with them. They're not enough. Especially with the way that I had placed these cards, it feels like they're holding on by threads, their connection. and it's a matter of you cutting it with the sword and just walking away. The way that they're viewing you is, that you're very cutting. You can leave them and leave them behind in the past, never talk to them again, and your life would be unaffected. You'll go on happy with your life. You wouldn't even think about them twice. They just feel like they have no impact on you. Ugh, so that's pretty sad. Oh, I don't wanna. Yeah. Um. Well, let's look at Spirit's advice, right? Spirit's advice. Let's get happy about that. It's not funny. Like I'm laughing. I'm rolling on the floor. Like it's like the irony because over here he's this person. I said he. Sorry, was painting you like a bad person, and here Spirit's advice is look at the Ten of Swords. Look at is for you to keep on showing them reality, keep on taking off the rose colored glasses because I think how I said they're in a victim mentality. If it's not a victim mentality, like exactly what it is, but like the way that their mentality it's warped, and they keep on framing it to where you're the mean person. They can't do anything right, but that's not true at all with the Neptune and the Ten of Swords. You're like, come on, like get it together, like get on my level, and you keep on giving them critiques, giving them suggestions. Spirit's advice is to keep on doing this. If anything, they're telling you not to distance yourself from this person because I feel like I would do that with this person because it's just too much. Keep on being persistent. Keep on showing them the truth. Keep on being yourself. Don't fold. Okay? Don't ghost them. Keep on going and going, going. Because we're over here with the Six of Success. I think it's gonna take a long time to get there. It's gonna take a while. But eventually you're gonna have success with this person, okay? It's just right now, in the past, and hell, even in the near future, it's just gonna look like this over here with the Neptune and the Ten of Swords. You do not see this coming, if anything, the Six of Success, where both of you have a profitable connection. You both are making strides and stuff. It's a matter of them having to snap out of it. So yeah, Matt, good luck because this feels tiring. Please like this, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to those who chosen pile 2. Alright, y'all got a lot of freaking cards, and if you were for some reason drawn to pile 1, just go back and watch it because I swear I didn't even look at this and I put it sideways. And in the last pile, I put this one sideways like this. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose, and the magician was right next to it. I swear. Like if what would have to benefit for about lying for about that. So here's the Queen of Wands, and it's right over here. It says rightness. I don't know if you can see that. It's right over here with it. What you're looking at is telling me what this person's hiding, and clearly they're hiding a lot. Cause look at all those cards. Anyway, so this other one over here, small pile, is gonna be what Spirit's advice for you on how to deal with whoever you're asking about. If it resonates, it resonates, okay? If you're pregnant, I hope this isn't your partner. They don't like the fact that you're pregnant. It's like a hatred for the baby. If this is your partner, which is sad, they never wanted you to get pregnant in the first place. And with the Ten of Harmony and the Eight of Wands, it's like it's what you've always wanted, and they just went along with it, but they're gonna hate that kid. Wow. They think you're full of shit with the Harmony and the Eight of Wands. They think that you put on this act where you're like a nice girl, or sorry, nice guy, nice girl, whatever gender you are. They think you do charitable work to make yourself seem good. You do things to where you look like a good citizen. Here, wait, I'm not about to. I'm only gonna show candles once they start giving me brand deals. That's all I'm saying. Oh wait, you couldn't see the candle. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway, sorry I got off track. I don't know. It feels disrespectful. This energy. is so disrespectful to you. I'm not surprised if you're disrespectful to this energy. I don't know, because this feels, I don't know. I feel so spiteful. I just want to do petty stuff for now. I don't like this. This person thinks that you're an ugly person inside. They think that the way that they're viewing you in a spiteful lens. I'm gonna keep on reading, but I'm not surprised this person's jealous of you. I'm not confirming that though. Well, they don't say this to themselves, but they assume that you're a mirror like them or you're just like them, and they are probably fake. No, they are fake. They're fake to other people. Therefore, you have to also be fake because you have qualities like me, or you wear the same mask as me. And they feel like they've seen your mask slip sometimes. They're like, whatever, you're just like me. And they just want to catch you in the act, or they just want everyone to find out that you're like that. But in reality, they're like that. Wow, this is. I'm just prefacing this because I'm probably going to say a bunch of bad things about you because that's what they think of you. That's what they're probably saying behind your back. That's definitely what they're thinking behind their back. And I just don't want you to think that me as a reader is judging you. If you know that this person is into spirituality, doing spells and stuff, this person has been already sending you ojo. What was it called? The eye, the bad eye. This is so drastic, but I swear I have to read what I read. I don't get this. I rarely get this, but they've done spells on you if you know that they do that. But at the same time, this person wears a mask like you. So I'm not even surprised if no one knows that they do this. Oh, please cleanse yourself. This person is very methodical and patient with their planning. That's the way that they take like life. So with the Nine of Pentacles, it's really showing their patience, but then with the Queen of Wands, it's highlighting who they actually are. Whatever plan they have to enact in general with anything, 100% it always follows through. Nothing can ever not go their way. So this kind of feels like a control freak. So in regards to you, they've already done things. They're still gonna do things to where they've ruined opportunities for you. I'm not surprised if if you were supposed to get a promotion and they ended up getting the promotion. I'm not surprised if they've gotten with your exes. I'm not surprised if they ended up stealing your boyfriend. If they ended up or stealing your girlfriend. This is just messy, messy energy. This is messy, and this person is so cocky and confident that they always get what they want. But at the end of the day, they say, I get what I want. I deserve it. You don't deserve it. But in reality, they're just a control freak and they have issues. That's disgusting. I don't even want to look over there. I think I can read more stuff from there, but I don't want to. All right, so the Queen of Wands came out 2 times. So this is the Queen of Wands in this deck. And these three are explaining the way that this person thinks. Because to both of us, okay, and clearly to you more because you have a lot more experience with this person, they got issues. They're two-faced, they're too defensive. They can never be a true friend. Like they just need help mentally. And these three are explaining their mindset. So this person didn't have a great childhood. If they were sheltered, let's say they had a bunch of money, there were no love there because with the 6 of Wands, it's like I grew up learning, and it was constantly instilled in my head that I need to look out for myself. That I'm the person to depend on. I can't depend on anyone else. Everyone is out to get me. No one is who they truly say that they are. Therefore, that's the true way to reap rewards in life. Looked up to a person in their life or persons in their life where they took advantage of people, where they were in a position of power, and let's say they were very corrupt, and they learned from them, or they had like corrupt ideals and they learned from them, and then now they're living life just like how that person would live life. This feels like someone's like body is constantly on fight or flight. And I know that sounds impossible, but believe it or not, I used to be like that. I was kind of messed up, okay? I had a lot of anxiety issues, And I didn't realize until I reset myself, like is it the somatic system? I forgot. Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to be educated here. I healed my body, and I realized that my mind, my mentality put my body in a fight or flight constantly, and I was constantly hyper aware of everything. Like it's even down to like the minuscule things. I was just my blood pressure was always high. And my point is like I understand where this person is coming from. This person learned that the way that you use others around you, no one's ever your friend. No one can ever be a true friend. Like that's just all fantasy. That can never be real. So therefore they've been doing that with everyone else. So that's what they've been doing to you, but this is what they do to their partner. This is what they do to their family. This is what they do to their friends. They don't have any real people that give them like real talk, you know? It's just the people who are guest people. And it's so funny because over here in these two energies, look, this person is clear. This person has like a dark aura around them that gets just disgusting. So I have like the ability, it's not an ability, anyone can do it, honestly. I can meditate and I first have to make like a link with someone. I just think of whoever they are. I make the link and I can see how protected they are, you know, like the force fields around, not force field, but you get me, like you create like shields around you, how protected they are, how aligned are they to their soul. One time I connected with this person. Literally, I was gagging. Had to stop connecting with them because they smelled like garbage. Their aura, like, and they were so disconnected from their soul. They just smelled like cheese, garbage, and feet. Like it was disgusting the way their aura was like green and like it was like puffy. It was disgusting. And my point is that this is how this person is like on the inside. And over here with the Queen of Wands, this is how they present themselves to the outside. So it's not surprising because this is coming out here. And this was, I'm just going to turn around because it has boobs. But them executing their plan, them knowing that they have their stuff together, and they know that their image to society is picture perfect. Everything's perfectly in place and blah, blah, blah. But it's so ironic because it's just you have everything together, you know, everyone's believing you. But I feel like maybe you question them because over here I'm getting the same type of energy with the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Harmony, which is how you were, and this is how they are. So I feel like you both present similar masks, but maybe you've seen through their mask before, and that's why they started thinking bad things about you. And just to really sum it all up with the Magician and the Four of Swords right there. If you're gonna have a kid, please do not let this person around your kid. Please. Good luck if you guys are married or man, good luck. But please don't. This person will forever, not even joking, forever be a pain in your butt for the rest of your life. They will forever try to sabotage things as long as you keep them around. As long as they can see you, they're going to sabotage it. They're going to, anything that makes you happy, they're going to try their best to put their hands in it and just F it all up. This is very disgusting. How do you deal with someone like, oh my God. And the only reason, okay, look, the main reason why I was saying with the Ten of Harmony that I was kind of on your side more than theirs was because both of the queens were coming up as like superficial figures. And you came up as a Ten of Cups, and I was like, you don't, I don't know, like Ten of Cups just, it isn't superficial, you know? So over here, Spirit's advice for you. Y'all, okay, this card, this is enough. This card came out in the last pile in Spirit's advice. And I shuffled these good. If you recall, just watch that reading. Six of Dreams, right? And the Neptune. Their advice for you is to continue interacting with this person. I feel like it might be impossible to get this person out of your life, but start planting ideas in their head that have to deal with fantasy and imagination, because I feel like this person is very spiteful, not just towards you, but towards everyone. So my point is that they're so focused on the reality that they don't ever think about what do I like, you know? Oh, like if you were to ask them the top four countries you would like to visit, any country it was all paid for, which countries would you visit and why? They would have a very hard time answering, or they probably just read off a website because like this person's just very superficial. Right? That's my point. You need to start asking them questions and getting them to start feeling their emotions, using their heart and their head, like the third eye and the heart, because they're too much like they're what's it called down there? It's not sacral. It's the base. I don't know what it's called. It's the bottom last chakra. There, it's all messed up. It's all messed up, and they're just so messed up because of it. So you need to take their attention away from there because all the other ones are all dusty. They're all misaligned because the bottom one was severely messed up. They should at least try to focus on the other ones. And this in turn, like once they start focusing on their heart chakra, let's say more on their third eye chakra, it can leave them room to be like, oh wow, so then what are my passions? Is that like the I forgot what chakra that is, but it can get to the point where they can start aligning themselves. And then the last part they need to do is fix the reality, which is how they perceive reality, you know. But anyways, examples of this is getting them to start dating. This person does not date. They lie. They lie that they're in a relationship. Like this is the type of person to be a compulsive liar. Anyways, y'all. So get this person to start dating or go on a double date with them. Help them make like a Tinder. Or how about whenever you see them, instead of just meeting with them in a group of friends, start having a one-on-one, and each time you guys hang out, go to a museum, go do like an activity, like a physical activity. It can be painting, it can be just running or exercising, it can be do things where they can let out all this tension that they have inside their freaking body out, so that way they have an outlet for it, because you cannot be bearing all this weight. Okay, so spirit's asking you to please guide them into getting more into their heart chakra more and using their third eye. That's what this person needs to do. They need to come to a point where they start going into their fantasies more. They start thinking about other relationships, that involve love. First off, the person's going to be in toxic relationships, but they're going to start realizing that, because it's one thing to have yes people around you, but then for you to date people and they, tell you the truth, like you get me? Like it's just a different thing. And it'll just help them not focus their energy so much on hate. And with these two cards out here, Spirit is basically telling you that they do realize that this person clearly needs to balance out their life. Like they need to heal a lot of stuff, even generational stuff this person has. They have a lot of karma and just a lot of things just waiting for them to deal with. If this person tries to balance themselves, life's just going to get harder and harder. They're just telling you no matter how hard life treats them, treat them with kindness. Which I know I didn't want to say that because myself being a little petty towards this person because of the way that they are, but you just have to be the bigger person. Because over here with the silence, it's that if they haven't already experienced this, like they need to experience a bunch of bad karma and then boss the spiritual awakening. And then you don't need to help them constantly try to like divert their attention to like physical activity or doing something fun, or I don't know, just doing things where you guys aren't alone sitting down in a conversation. Just try to throw them into things. Keep their attention away from you so that way they can think about other people, their own problems. Do not, because this is all about fantasy, do not call them out for their bull. We both know that they have a mask. Anyways, life is going to get very, very hard for this person. And I'm not even surprised if this person ends up losing their job or they end up experiencing something very traumatic, and just treat them with kindness, okay? You can have boundaries, but this is your way of setting a boundary because you're putting them off. You're not people pleasing, okay? But don't set a boundary to where like you leave them out of your life because spirit is telling you that you know better than to do that. You know how to be the bigger person. And eventually, if this person in this lifetime can level up and can have that spiritual awakening after all this bad karma, they're going to realize the bigger person you were. They're going to have so much respect for you. And I think you're going to gain a great ally. I can't guarantee that they're going to level up in this lifetime, but yeah, that was it. Good luck. Good luck to y'all. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to those who chose in pile 3. What you're looking at right now is what this person is feeling, thinking, whatever it is behind your back. And over here, Spirit's advice for you. On the bottom is the Hermit card, and it kept on wanting to like slide over here. Well, it's gonna come into the reading later, but I'm just letting you know, and I'm not gonna show you the full card because she's naked. And also, when I was putting this card down, the next card I put down, which is this, I was getting that this card is what this person is constantly thinking about. You're asking about someone who would call themselves, let's say, a God fearing person. They don't have to believe in God, but whatever religion or faith they are, like they believe in it. Like they are straight on that path. Whatever biblical text there is, they live by it, they preach it. Definitely devout followers of whatever teachings they've learned. I'm just really getting that this person has a lot of historical knowledge. Certain people are like good in certain subjects. This person in their young years, they definitely would have done great in history. I'm not even surprised that this person is going into like religious studies because I'm their faith is keeps on coming up, but this is coming up as someone who is very intelligent in regards to like literature, English, or well, I'm saying English because I'm speaking English, but it can just be whatever language. Yeah, with this Pisces, this person is very intelligent. They got their stuff together. I think it's giving me a background of what kind of character this person is because this is going to tell me what they're thinking, what they're saying, what they're feeling behind your back. If you're asking about like a spirit guide or a god or goddess or an entity, this totally makes sense that like you're learning from, or a very religious person, because other than that, really no one else is fitting. What they're hiding from you is they have wisdom. This is tried and true wisdom. And what I mean by that is like this person has gone through it. Like they have been through what a lot of people can't even handle, where they end up offing themselves. This person is very, very strong, or this could just be a deity or God. I'm saying this because this person sees you as you either have the quote unquote devil in you, you have evil in you that resides in you, and you need to have it extracted out, or you need to be guided because your ego needs to be tamed. So I'll go about it 2 ways. I guess I'm getting 2 examples. So the first one was if you're with a religious leader, religious person, maybe you're part of a cult, this leader. I'm sorry, I said cult. Isn't that like offensive? I'm sorry. A commune, where you guys are consensually, okay, whatever. I need to stop anyways. As soon as this person saw you, they could see your weaknesses and your strengths. But it's a matter of being a good leader or a good teacher where you know how to guide this person to learn their strengths and slowly show them their weaknesses too. so that way they can just be a better person all around. And if this is the case, it's like if they're training you in faith to be stronger in this religious faith, or to be stronger in this religious practice. If this is a deity, you have a lot of things to work through, but they love the fact that you've that they have you as a follower, and that you give energy towards them. And because they like a reciprocal energy exchange, they give energy towards you. I'm not trying to say like low vibing or stuck, because that's definitely not it at all. It's just you need a lot of work and refining, but you can't just tell a small little kid who has been through all this trauma. I'm just giving an example, like yeah, honestly, you have PTSD, you have depression, you have this, yeah, you have all that. So we're gonna just gonna have to work through it, and it's too much at once. You got to break it down. You have to have the kid realize at the very end, or have them realize on their own. It's a process with you, and you're still learning from them. So yeah, those were the two different ways. It was the deity, or it was a god, or person. And over here, I was getting, when I put this card down, like how I told you, this person was constantly thinking about the Pisces card. And instantly, that was where I got like divine wisdom, intelligence. And you were striving to get spiritual clarity, religious clarity. You've already made your intent known to this person, and they're just helping you strive for it and just get there. What is this person hiding from you? Honestly, they're just hiding the full truth about yourself from you. All your potential, just all the divine knowledge that they have, the way that your future is probably going to play out, what you have to look forward to in the future, what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen in a week. Are you going to get that job? What job are you going to end with in 5 years? Are you going to have kids later? Like, they already know all this, or they already sense it with you. Like, if they're human, like, they can already sense that you're going to live this kind of life. They just have to help mold you to get you there. That's what they're hiding from you, is the true divine knowledge, and you're getting bits and pieces of it. And with the King of Swords, and the two of Earth, so that's moment to moment. That's them looking at you, and you're successfully, like, let's say, passing their challenges. You're taking in the word of whatever the text is. They think that you're a great candidate for whatever you're doing. You're making great progress. And with the King of Swords, it's really them reiterating to themselves, like, this being may be at a low level or a low position in whatever that I'm trying to teach them, but I have no right to judge them, because I was once in their shoes. I have been in their shoes many times in many different facets of life. But they don't have to say this, but that's what they think whenever they see you. Like, definitely every single time they see you, they probably think about this like once or twice, because they have an all-knowing kind of mentality. They're very humble, they're grounded in who they are. They know what they're meant to do in this life, and this person, unless they're a deity, this person is meant to teach in this life, and they're just so happen to be teaching you. This person or deity or God does have a fear connected with you. Let me break it down, if this is a human or if this is a spiritual being. Okay, if this is a spiritual being, you know how I said before that the Hermit card wanted to slide underneath the King of Swords? They're coming up as the King of Swords, they're coming up as these two. And over here, they fear, they're not looking forward to at all where your time is going to end with them. And you're going to have to move on to another deity or another god. I'm sorry if this worries you, if you believe in what's that thing called where it's monotheistic. Yeah, there you go. If your religion is only with one god, they see the divine truth and divine knowledge, and I think I'm kind of giving you insight into that you don't even realize that it's coming, that you're running towards another religion. another way of faith, but they're still helping you because you're just meant to go on that path. It is what it is. And if this is like a deviant, they don't want to let you go. They really do enjoy having you as a follower. They enjoy guiding you. They enjoy teaching you. They enjoy interacting with you. They love your mentality. They just really like your personality and your attitude. You have your own unique flavor to you. You're hardworking. You have a great mentality. You're diligent, and that's all that they can really ask for really in a follower. And they can see it coming where eventually you're gonna have to move on to another one and they're gonna have to be left behind. They're gonna feel left behind, but they have to like ghost you or they have to go already. If this is a person, I'm getting that the end goal for you to achieve spiritual enlightenment no matter what, even if you're just learning about a religion, because this is you're following this person's practice, this person's words, you're doing good, and then all of a sudden boom, you get this spiritual upgrade, let's say spiritual enlightenment, you seeing stuff, you hearing stuff, you just straight up seeing other spirits, or you start getting a spiritual ability just like this after like a bunch of meditation sessions. Once you achieve this, you don't need them anymore. You can go off, do your own journey, because you're supposed to continue on. You're not supposed to stay with them. I said this was a fear. This isn't a fear for if this is a human. Because if this is a human, then it's like this is what I do with a lot of people. So I think this person often teaches people. They don't mind setting you off and just letting you go. But if this is like a deity or a spiritual being, they don't like letting you go. They want you to continue interacting with them, to continue learning from them. But I just feel like maybe once this time comes, it's just you're not meant to interact with them for that year or never again or in the future. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Spirit's advice. Wow. It's just because this was really a deep reading. I did not expect this. Well, y'all got the Three of Cups in reverse. If you can't see that, they're naked. So I'm not about to show you. It's just so weird. I didn't choose these cards. So they came out. Taurus is my sun sign, and my moon and my ascendant is Leo. So I just think that's so weird. As soon as I looked over here at the Three of Cups, they're telling me to tell you two two different experiences of my own. Maybe this will help you. Maybe you're asking questions or something and you need it. Okay, the first one I'm getting to say is I was celibate for a pretty long time compared to my peers. My peers, like, they would lose it like in middle school or like high school, and I didn't lose it then. And it was because I had a lot of trauma. So I didn't realize it though. When I realized it, it was just like shadow work or internal reflecting. Just I kept on going back to it, revisiting the thing that caused me to be so sexually repressed. And it was really hurtful. It was really hurtful for me to learn intimacy and how to love someone, that it's okay to love people or it's okay for them to love you. I feel like if you really resonate with that, or if you have issues with that too, something I wish someone could have told me was to do yoga. I've been doing yoga for a while now, and there are just times in it where I get into this like meditative state and I just cry, and I feel like it cleanses my soul, it cleanses me. Because I mean, no one's perfect. You can do all the healing you want, but at the end of the day, your job can be stressing you out. Your friends can be your partner, and you just need to let it out, instead of just constantly trying to, hold it in. And I feel like yoga is a really good outlet in general because it really helps you tap into the meditative state, and it's a really personal like workout and activity. And just one more thing I would like to say with that too. I personally just gone into like learning how to like be okay with dancing, and I did not understand why I did not like dancing at all. Like I just would not do it, and it was because of my sexual like repression, and I didn't know it linked to that until now that I'm healed, or I'm more healed. And I feel like yoga helped me a lot with that. It helped me so much with that. That it's okay to be vulnerable, like doing flowing movements. You don't have to judge yourself. There, yo, yesterday I was doing yoga, and that was they had us do like a pose. You're like on your back, and my feet had to swing all the way on top of my head and stretch all the way in front of me. So basically, like my head's over here and my body's like this, and then my feet are like this. And it was so embarrassing. I could not hold myself. Like, but anyways, that's my point. It's my point. Like little embarrassing things like that. Like you just gotta get over it, and it really helps with the sexual expression of yourself. I think the last thing I'm going to leave off with, because they told me to say two things, is like from here on out, don't do things to others that you know you're going to regret. When I was younger, I was plain out, I was rude, I was disrespectful towards my younger siblings. Looking back at it now that I'm an adult and I buy them everything. I'm really nice to them, and I don't do it because to make up for it. I do it because I love to do that for them. But I can't help but always think like I always apologize to them that I ever treated them like that. It, I guess in a sense, like it still haunts me. Not every time I see them, but once in a while I just think about that. I just apologize to them, and they're just like, who cares? Like, you're not even like that anymore. I guess the last thing to leave off on. Like, because the reason why I said that is because I personally have regrets, I'm on the way to being diagnosed with a particular mental disorder, but basically, I have emotional instability. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't like diagnosing myself. And I had to learn the hard way that medication helps. I always thought I could do it alone, I just needed meditation, and it just wasn't enough. And because of that, it ruined um, my relationship with a person that I thought was like the love of my life. Yeah. And by the time I chose, I knew I was open to medication. I started to take it. They never came back. I mean, I didn't abuse them or anything. It's just it's too much handling someone who has emotional instability. It takes a toll. I guess with that in mind, with the advice I gave you too, don't be stubborn until like it's too late. Because like Taurus and Leo, they're both fixed signs, okay? Yeah, I got a lot of fixed signs in my chart. For me, I tend to stick it out, stick it out, I stick it out, I stick it out to whatever my mind is set on. I've come to realize like the past 2 years that you need to start being more open minded. Don't be so clouded by your ego, let's say, or don't be ruled by your emotions. That's what's been my thing I've had to learn. I guess my advice to you is don't be stubborn. Try to see things from all perspectives. And if you also deal with the same thing as me, if like one or two of you the guys that resonate, medicine helps. It really does. It took me a long time to realize that. And that's because I had many, many breaking points or like episodes where my emotional instability was horrible. It was so bad. It was so tiring. And I had to work still. And I had to go to school still. I had to keep up my social life still. And it was so exhausting. And the only person that saw my true self was my partner. And they ended up just uh, getting tired of it, which was good on them because living a happier, peaceful life, right? But yeah, I don't want to end this all sad, but it's okay. You just gotta be positive. Everything will work out in the end, right? So please like, dislike, comment, subscribe. I hope that one of those two resonated with you. And have a blessed day. Bye. Hey, welcome to this reading. So, pile four, I had initially recorded your whole thing. I did it, I finished it, and I was here trying to upload it to my laptop. Turns out I recorded the whole thing in slow mo. So I have to do yours again. So I'm going to take that into consideration, the fact that your first reading didn't even work out. But I mean, in between, got my little nails done, so maybe you're meant to see my nails. Right now, what you're looking at is what is your person hiding from you. And this pile over here is going to tell you what is Spirit's advice for you on how to deal with this person. This King of Swords, I was getting that it was supposed to be upright, but it's not upright yet because it hasn't happened. So right now I'm looking at Scorpio and Six of Pentacles, and I don't like the energy I'm getting. This person isn't a good person. Their energy is really disgusting. Their intentions towards you is disgusting. They are like an energy vampire, or they could be a narcissist. They got something wrong in their head where they think it's okay to use you. So mainly what they're hiding is their malicious intentions. Because over here, y'all already know Scorpio. Well, Scorpios aren't always secretive, It's just, but in this case, it's giving that. And with the Six of Pentacles, they're not showing you that they're like this. And frankly, I feel like there has been red flags about this person, and you've been ignoring them, or like you just see this person in a very high light that you just give excuse to them. But you need to see this person for who they are, the mistakes that they've made, and make an objective assumption about them. So as soon as I shifted over here towards the King of Swords, I instantly got reminded, that I had to redo your whole video because I did it wrong. What are they hiding from you? I think you could be possibly asking about someone that you're already done with. So, you know how I said over here that you couldn't see the red flags and stuff, and their intentions weren't good? Over here, it's not upright because I don't think they're in your life. I think this was probably in the past, and now in the present, their secret that they're trying to hold from you, what are they hiding from you, is that always have and still want to pursue you, to build on this connection. It's mainly like they don't want you cut out of their life. They don't like the fact that you aren't talking with them, that you're distant from them, and they want to start over, like how I'm starting over with this video. But this is like, I'm serious. I'm gonna get over here with the Eight of Ordinariness, which is the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know whether you should trust this person or not, but I can definitely tell you that before, they saw you kind of as like disposable. They didn't care about you. So why would this person still be, fixated on you now? And they really do want you. And this is someone who probably thought the grass was greener on the other side, and no one's grass is as green as yours, but they couldn't see that because everyone had fences and they were just curious. Maybe they took you for granted. I'm so confused because now, like, their energy genuinely, like, this is someone who is like, I will show up for you. I'll do this and this for you, whatever you want. I'll try my best to make that happen. So, you know how whenever someone says that you deserve the world, well, instead of saying that I'll give you the world, they see you probably like a hard worker and stuff. So that's why they're saying like both of us can work on getting the world for each other, But it sounds really cringy whenever I say it, but it's it sounded more meaningful in my head. But yeah, this person's very serious about you now. Let me look over here at Eight of Pentacles. This is in the middle for a reason. Okay? Over here was in the past and over here is now. But this is what happened for them to transition over here through the Scorpio. Scorpio also represents death too, it represents transformation. it coming over here, them transforming, and then them now being this person, they're them seeing your value. They probably see your value now. They're probably regretful for even ever having these intentions. And it just coming up so clear and distinct with the King of Swords. And over here, this is trying to let you know, Paul, for that people learn and grow day by day, week by week. When children do something bad, I mean, the normal reaction isn't to, automatically punish them or whatever. It's still, it should be to explain to them what they did wrong, what you can you do better, help them understand what they did wrong. Whatever happened, I don't know your situation, but this person was either emotionally stunted or they lacked experience, probably interpersonally, because they had other people enabling them, let's say, or they had a lifestyle enabling their childish mentality or their low vibing lifestyle. Since this period that you've been missing from their life, your lack of presence really hit this person hard, because over here is them taking for granted you're just so gorgeous, your beautiful energy. And when you left, their life wasn't the same. This person had to learn how to fill in the space that you used to fill. Maybe you guys used to live together, then you moved out. I'm just giving an example, but they realized that they can buy all these things, they can have all these people, but they can't replace the original thing that they want or that they're seeking for. And over here in the present is them having the realization already at the end of this transformation that they've always been seeking for you, or you may, if this is a job situation, like your services, and they really regret letting you go, not treating you well as an employee. So just know that, I know, to me myself, just reading over here, it looks shady because I was like, whatever, like, how were their intentions so pure now? Like, they're so direct, like, they're so motivated now to fix things with you. But over here, especially with it being sideways, they're not taking action. Just give this person more leeway, or hear this person out, okay? Because even I myself, if I had experience with this person and I didn't know tarot or anything, I wouldn't. I would see this person as toxic, cut them out of my life. But you should really hear them out. So this is supposed to be what spirit's advice is supposed to be for you in regards to how to handle this connection. And if you're looking at the hangman, the woman is purifying the devil, well, like the way I'm seeing it, like just the gross demonic creature. Whether you like it or not, in this life, it's already set in stone that you have a contract with this person, a soul contract with this person, and you're meant to be with this person for a long time. So this could be marriage, this could be friendship. I don't know what it is, but either way, you're meant to go back with this person. If it's job, whatever, make that negotiation. And I don't think you like it though with the hangman. You just gotta accept this is your life partner, this is your soulmate. This is a soulmate in general. I don't think you even like the fact that you feel such a connection with this person for what they've done to you. I'm so sorry if this is an abusive situation. I'm so sorry. If this is an abusive situation, bad things happen to us and we ask why, At the end of the day, no one deserves abuse. It should all be like everyone should treat each other equally, everyone should have respect for each other, but that's not how life works. And sometimes we end up finding ourselves in cycles where we go back to that toxic person, where we find comfort in the toxicity. And you have to learn your own lesson in that. And this could be a hard pill to swallow, but you have yet to learn maybe how to truly respect yourself. whatever lessons you're supposed to get out of this toxic connection, you have to go back and you have to truly learn what you're meant to learn. But I'm just sad if it's an abusive situation. That's only for those who would. With the awareness in the Six of Swords, once again, I'm really sorry if this is abusive, but I did the intention of this reading that you were high vibing. So I just assumed that it's not an abusive situation. Last time I'm going to refer to that, okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because with these two, you're meant to have a child with this person. If you're like, what do you mean? Like that's just my boss or that's just my friend. You're meant to birth something with this person, but it's something like significant, like a business significant. And with the Six of Swords, it's this business, this idea, whatever you're meant to birth with, like it's really going to raise the consciousness of people. It's just gonna benefit the world, you two working together. And over here it's your stubbornness, you not wanting to see that a future with this person, you not wanting to see the spiritual lesson in being with this person. Or if it's romantic, then look, you're meant to have a kid with this person, and this is the person that you're gonna have to have kids with, or have that kid at least with, because you're meant to birth this kid. I'm just gonna stop interpreting, guys, because I feel disappointed giving this reading. Like me myself as a reader, I'm channeling negative emotions to me saying this. In spirit's eyes, it's like it's meant to happen, Like it doesn't, and you'd think that a child would be joyous, having a child would be joyous, or having a soul contract, would be easy to accept, but I don't think that's gonna be easy to accept for you, whatever this person has done to you. So that's all I had for you. Sorry if you're disappointed about this reading. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to those who chose in Pile 5. This card is only in reverse because it was supposed to be a reflection of the Scorpio card, but I just put it in reverse because it looks like a mirror, Well, what this person is hiding from you is that they're jealous of you, of your success, how far you've risen. I don't know when your spiritual journey started, but it could have been recently. My point is that this could have been building back from years ago, but it was when you started spiritually elevating. And I think you've made it known to people around you. Spirituality has brought you this far, or has helped shape you to be a better person. And this person met you before you found spirituality, or before you really started connecting with Source, with God, whatever you believe in. And with the two of schizophrenia, they're jealous, they envy. It's mainly envy. They envy how much you have risen, and they still feel like they're at the same level you were once at before you found spirituality. But yeah, if I were you, I would not tell this person accolades that you've made, or this person keeps it to themselves though, how much they envy you. With these two cards, it's saying that whatever, zodiac signs, the moon or the sun, I don't know what exactly for them that's significant for them, but whatever sign it is that's most important in their chart, they embody the malefic part of that sign. And it causes them to ruminate, like ruminating about, let's say, you not receiving an opportunity, but someone else did. Like, I really, really hate this mango. Like, I hate all mangoes then. I just hate them. That homeless person just peed in that bush. Like, that's so disgusting. Of course a homeless person would do that. They're all scum. They're all like, it feels like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? This person doesn't have to express it in an entitled way. It could be that, but it's just really just negative feelings ruminating on them. I don't like this person. What do we got to feel about? But they don't talk behind your back because they're probably too afraid to. So the inner voice card, I believe that's a high priestess in this deck. I was told that whenever I put down the Queen of Wands, the inner voice card was told to shut up because of the Queen of Wands. So spirits add advice for you on how to deal with this connection. With the maturity there, which is the Ace of Pentacles in this deck, it's basically giving you acknowledgement, giving you praise that you are continuing to elevate, and it's very evident to everyone else, but just you're such a beautiful soul and you're only going to shine more brightly. You're only going to just attract even more things into your life, great things. You're still in the process of cutting, let's say, bad self sabotaging patterns, bad people out of your life, bad situations, distancing yourself. In this case, with this person, you have to cut them out of your life over here with the Two of Cups. They're telling you you are the person you're surrounded by, you are what you eat, you are what you think, which is technically true, but in that line of thinking, why have this person around when I just gave you insight into their negative intentions towards you, their negative thoughts towards you, you know? Even if this person didn't even have any negative thoughts towards you, even if they didn't hide anything, they're just a disgusting person because they handle other people like this. And especially really emphasizing with the Two of Cups, you are showing love by cutting this person out. It's until this person reaches your vibration or just starts working on themselves, starts improving themselves, till they can realize that you were loving yourself and you were showing them love by cutting them out. Because they needed to work on themselves because you can't improve them. They need to have the passion to do it. And I think that this is how you truly see this person. So over here with the inner voice, I think you see them as the inner voice and you're actually the Queen of Wands. You see this person as like they have amazing qualities, they've got things going for them, let's say. They have a great personality, and I'm telling you, they wear a mask because this was their intentions. But with the Scorpio, I'm not surprised. And with the lava marrying it, they hide this part of themselves and that they don't tell anybody, that they're actually like this. But over here is you not dimming your light for anyone. You know that you're beautiful. You're showing up as gorgeous cards, and you also see them as gorgeous, but they don't view themselves like that. They think they're even lesser than what you see them. And it's not your job to pick them back up. It's your job to continue shining and have other people who are like you where they're unique in their own way. Let's say you're the Queen of Wands, over here is the King of Swords. You can still be friends, you can still be cordial with the King of Swords, but you both are mature enough to not indulge in this Two of Swords mentality that I was talking about with this person. If this person has this kind of mentality, they're actually not beautiful like this. And I think that you just see the good qualities, the positives in this person, and you just need to distance themselves from yourself from them. And I think that's why, because you can't help but see them on an equal playing field, associate them with positive qualities because you associate everyone else with positive qualities. This reading feels like nothing but projections. Oh my gosh, and this is the projection card. That's so weird. Oh, this isn't the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups, sorry. Oh my gosh. You have such a great mindset. I'm telling you that you project it onto your world, which makes sense. That's why you end up attracting a world just like yours. The sad reality is that there's people who want to feed off of people who are like that, who can't have that for themselves. And that's the kind of person that this person is. But you won't ever see that because of the trusting and the beautiful person you are. So cut them out. That's Spirit's advice. That's all I had for you. Good luck. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to those who chose pal sticks. Ooh, my nails match it. All right, so what you're looking at right now is what exactly is your person hiding from you? And over here, spirit's advice on how to deal with this person. Whoever you're asking about is a creative soul. They find inspiration for things, and they find muses. So muses, I know people usually equate it, I'm sorry, with people. This could be like inspiration from looking at like a museum, inspiration from looking at squirrels outside, sitting outside, looking at the waves on the beach, like it doesn't have to be people, but it can be people. But this person finds little inspirations and has their own creative outlets. Whenever I'm looking at the Ace of Chalices, like your energy is coming in and you are confused by this person's intentions. Like it's mainly their motive. You don't know who they really are. Even if you've known them for so long, you feel like they haven't shown the vulnerable side to them. They haven't fully explained their actions. Their actions don't make sense to you. And I just feel hurt and pain when I'm looking at the Ace of Chalices. That's why I can't even look at it for too long. Maybe you feel like this person has betrayed you, or if it's not that sinister, maybe you guys have gotten into a fight and you're like, who is this person? I just feel like the outside cards are in reverse because you're kind of perversing their creative side to them. If they're not creative, this person is just really emotional and imaginative, which is creative. But if they're not in the arts, or if they don't dance, make drawings or whatever, they're just a really fascinating, unique person that likes to just indulge in new experiences. This person loves to travel. I feel like I keep on saying positive qualities or the beauty in this person. I keep on over explaining it here with the new vision, over explaining it because the way you perceive this person is warped, but it's not your fault. You just don't understand them with the source card. So what are they hiding from you? To be real, they're not hiding anything. Over here now looking at the Ace of Chalices, what you perceive as they're hiding is source working through them and spitting out whatever it is. The source of something. Like it doesn't have to be like source or God. Like if this person, let's say, has emotional outbursts, they themselves, just like you, don't understand why they have them. I'm not even surprised if this person has bipolar disorder, which is where you can cycle between feeling very, very sad to feeling very, very happy to feeling very, like you. I'm just trying to give a variety of interpretations, okay? And they themselves don't know why they have this too, but you don't understand why they do it. Like you feel like they're coming from a malicious place, but they're really not. This person has nothing but pure intentions for you. They go towards everything with pure intentions. This person feels, if anything, I'm getting like deer, like doe-eyed energy. And to be real, with the cards that are coming out to present them, this person is gorgeous. Their aura is stunning. Their soul is in alignment. They're living in alignment with their truth. Their ancestors, the universe just bless them and bless them. And I think that in itself scares you. Like you don't understand the method to the madness, but you have to get into this person's mind, this person's perspective, and realize that they grow with the punches. They don't have a method to the madness. You just simply live in it and you reap the rewards of it. This person has learned how to live with, let's say, if it's a mental disorder, or it could be their creative minds, but you're viewing it as their behavior as toxic or their intentions as toxic, but it's actually not. And you need to, if anything, you need to get on their vibe. You need to get on their level to understand them. You don't have to turn into them. You just have to have the awareness and the consciousness that they've achieved. You have to level up to their vibe, honestly, to get them. Especially with these two being reversed, I'm not even surprised if other people misunderstand them. For all I know, maybe this person has an undiagnosed mental disorder, but hey, maybe it's not even a mental disorder, just that they're just really weird, creative, quirky. I don't know, but I really like this person. So, this is Spirit's advice on how to deal with whoever you're asking about. So, this card over here says courage. The Gemini card's there to tell you, no matter what sign this person actually is, let's be real, their personality is a literal representation of a Gemini. In this case, you're coming up as someone who is earth. All I know is that fire and water don't mix together, so probably earth and air don't mix together. With this in mind, these two combos, like, they don't get along, or it's hard to see eye to eye, it's hard to understand one another. Spirit is encouraging you to see the beauty in their madness. You'd be surprised what value whoever you're asking about can bring to your life if you accept them for who they are and try to learn more about them. Both have different lifestyles, different mindsets. Y'all just go about things the polar opposite. And over here with the courage and the Gemini, the spirit's telling you your soul growth is going to definitely evolve in a positive way with this person as long as this person is in your life. So, with that being said, if you ever find that this person distances themselves from you or isn't really contacting you that much, just know that honestly that means that you're doing something that is kind of leading you down the wrong path. Because this is the type of person where if you are starting to do bad things or you're starting to indulge in bad lifestyles, like they'll bring it up as a joke, but if you don't get the underlying message behind what they're trying to say, they'll just cut you out or they'll just like distance themselves from you. You have to ask them like, do you have a problem with me or do you have an issue with this? And then they'll let you know. It's just hard to deal with because you both have different communication styles too, especially with that example. But honestly, you're going to receive nothing but rewards and fruitfulness with this person's advice, with this person's counsel, with them being in your life in general. Look, this connection isn't just easy and breezy for them too, like I'm sure that you have quirks, that they think is hard to deal with. They have their own opinions that they can't ever express to you because you'll get offended. Like I'm sure that they, believe it or not, have the same struggles just as you have with them. But honestly, this person just feels like they're more connected to spirit than you. You need to get on their level. Honestly, is what spirit's saying. So they see things in a more peaceful manner. They can accept things for what they are, but you have trouble doing that. And it's just the personality you are. Like, it's okay, but just get on their level. This section is for people who are in separation from this person or seeking a romantic connection with this person, okay? If you're in separation, y'all are meant to come back to each other. You're meant to work out whatever contract you'll have. And I feel like, honestly, it's definite, in this lifetime. Like, you're meant to be with this person forever. So this could be friendship, job, I don't know. But with the lightning and the Mars, hardcore tower vibes, tower car vibes. Shit's gonna hit the fan. It's gonna squirt everywhere on everyone. Everyone's gonna hate the shit. Everyone's just gonna complain about the shit. But then at the end of the day, both of you have to clean up all the shit and bond over the fact that you cleaned it all up and start anew or try to start anew, because the smell of shit just stays there. It lingers for a bit. But then after a while, you're able to let go of it. Now, have the representation of shit be whatever y'all are fighting about, whatever y'all are just agreeing about, okay? Now, if this is a romantic connection, this person lives like a non domesticated lifestyle. So, with that in mind, if they're going to be domesticated with you, which means that they're going to be in a connection with you, they're going to be loyal, and I feel like you're going to have trouble thinking that they're loyal. I don't know, it's their spontaneity. Throughout your connection, they're going to do things where, let's say, they end up getting scammed out of a bunch of money, they end up overspending, they just do unreliable stuff. And it's just really upsetting. It's very stressful on you. As much hardships this person, you end up having to help this person go through, whatever hardships that they put on the connection, just know that you also put hardships on the connection. With that being said, you can't even focus on hardships, 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 because what kind of connection is that with someone, you know? You're supposed to be comfortable, have an open dialogue, and find the beauty in connections with others. See the positive in your connection together. Just as you look at the negative qualities, force yourself to look at the positive qualities in them. How the positive qualities overcompensate for the negative. Because at the end of the day, if you're saying their negative qualities are way more than the positive, that's a lie. Spirit's telling you that's a lie. That's your ego talking to you. And especially with these two being on the bottom, I feel like you have a tendency with the earth, be stubborn with your mentality, the way that you view people, and just not be open to spirit's actual perspective of that person. Have a more mature mentality whenever dealing with fights and arguments in general. Like, you're stubborn, okay? So they're just telling you that this connection is worth it, but this connection isn't meant to be easy. This is just me not reading the cards and me looking at it from the outside. This last thing I'm gonna say. This looks like the type of connection where you both probably have, everyone has karmic debts, okay? Well, actually, some people, believe it or not, they don't have karmic debt. But, anyways, and this is a connection where you guys can mutually work through the karmic debts, but for the rest of your life. So you're still going to have karmic debts even after you guys like pass on, let's say. But you both will have worked through so many of it just by being together. The way I feel like spirit keeps on telling you to continue to have this person in your life, because this is the easiest way to work through the karmic debt. Like, whatever specific karmic debt, it could be that both of you guys have karmic debt in relationships. If you try to work outside of the, let's say, in relationships, if you try to find someone else, you're going to find a worse relationship than with this person. So honestly, it might be tumultuous with this person, but y'all are like meant to be, and just try to enjoy the highs in the connection is all I can really tell you. And if it's not romantic, the karmic debts I'm talking about, I'm saying like you both just so happen to have karmic debts that are similar, that you guys are both working out with each other, and it's much more easier working out with them than for you to get into like near death accidents constantly, or for you to experience trauma after trauma after trauma, have to deal with it by yourself. But wouldn't you rather work out the karmic debt with this person? And honestly, this person doesn't seem bad. It just seems like hard to deal with them sometimes, but it's fun. So that's all I'm gonna say. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye.